everybody! How's it going out there? Let's see if this starts coming in, if it comes coming in live. You can hear me over the jimbly jambly happy music that I've been listening to for like 15 minutes while I've been testing this thing. I can barely hear myself. Can anyone else? Like, it's very quiet. Is it quiet for other people? Or just the game is very loud in comparison to the rest of the sound on my computer? Let me know how it sounds. Let me know how it sounds. Hey, KC Wolfchild. MFF was pretty good. Potato, I don't think I caught you. Did I not catch you? I know you said you were planning on meeting. MFF's pretty big though, so you can miss people very easily it comes and goes really quick. 4 people are watching. Woo! By the way, I'm doing against my better judgment, I am doing another video sort of, live journal, or not live journal, visual novel. Man, that Concord's hitting very hard. So basically, you guys are very giving. I guess they gave $85,000 to the charity, which was an animal thing. Game is loud, mic is quiet. Okay. Let's see if I can fix that. Let's move the mic closer. And is it righty-loosey? I don't know if this is going to adjust it up. And adjusting the mic a bit. And I'm going to go into the options here. See if there's music. Bring the music down a bit. Turn down that music, you loud kids. Yeah. Hopefully that's better. Let me hear it. Bring the music down a bit. Turn down that music, you loud kids. Yeah. Hopefully that's a little better. That's a little better. Hey, okay. Woohoo! Oh, okay, couldn't make it. That's okay. Like, it's a big con, and it's pretty expensive to go to conventions, so like I don't mind that at all. Hey, Tony Himshaw. First time seeing you here. I think. At least first time I saw you in chat. Maybe my memory's bad. Who knows? But we're gonna start playing this visual novel, so since I'm somewhat recovering from Concord, I actually recovered pretty quickly. I was like, oh gosh, I hope I'm gonna be able to stream on Friday, and then like it went to, oh, I'm fine. My immune system is Dark Souls mode for diseases. It doesn't last too long. Yeah, we'll probably get to meet up someday, I'm sure. Just keep hammering away. Save up some scratch. Oh, is this a first person? With heavy footsteps, I clamber up the staircase to my apartment, exhausted and out of breath. Just a few more steps. Eventually, I reach the top, where my door greets me. With a relief, I drop my backpack to the floor and search for my keys. Where are they? I reach into my jeans to no avail. Probably still in my bag then? Alright. Ah, that's it. Barely able to stay awake, I managed to unlock the door. Thankfully doing so without scraping the key all over the place. I've been so tired after the performance tonight. I stand there and close my eyes for a moment. They're too heavy to open, so for now I don't. And plus it's cheaper that way. I don't have to pay the artist. Concrud is as an interjection, what is Concrud? Concrud means you got sick after going to a convention. It happens very often when you go to conventions because you have people flying in from all over the place, from several countries and several different areas, and they're all together clustered in one place. And that means someone's gonna get sick. Like, Yeah, so I had like plenty of fruit juices waiting for me when I got home, luckily. Weren't you exposed to... Yeah, that's a lot of people. So did the performance stress me out too much? It gave me con crud. Everyone else was still there celebrating our success, but I had no other choice but to go home. It sucks that I can't hang out with the crew after how well everything went tonight. The excitement in everyone's face was heartwarming. Even if it only worked behind the scenes, I could feel it too. If only it didn't tire me out so much. I could fall asleep any moment now. Luckily, my bed is merely a few steps ahead of me. Huh? Who's there? I blink. What the... On my bed right now, there's a tiger sitting there, and he's reading one of my books? What's happening? Am I hallucinating? What the hell is this? My grip loosens on my bag as my bag slips to the floor, landing with a thud. You're... Lyle, is there something wrong? Can you see me? He could talk? And he said, Lyle, he knows my name? You. Oh, is this Lyle or is this me? Oh, Lyle is me. Okay. So I gotta keep my voice on that. Is con crud the common cold? Con crud can be any form of disease that is caught during that. Like, it's usually just a general term for getting sick as a result of a convention. So it can be either a cold or a flu, or I think one of my roommates really got it hard. Or maybe they got the same thing I did and my immune system's just better. Because they're also a streamer, Spelunker Sal, and they're kind of off commission for right now. You, what are you? How rude of you to ask what I am. I am the guardian tiger of your family. You don't recognize me, do you? Guardian tiger? Well, we do have a guardian tiger in my family. Actually, I should say guardian tigers. After all, I was born into a family of Jitong. But I've never seen a real guardian tiger before, that's for sure. Sure, I've seen a lot of tiger statues, but a living, speaking, muscular guardian tiger? How is that even possible? Aren't guardian tigers considered gods? Even if they exist, they wouldn't be visible to naked eyes, yes? Sorry, I don't recognize you. But how is it you're able to see me all of a sudden? Such feats used to be beyond your spiritual power. I'm just as confused as you are. I really want to figure this out, so... He said he used to be invisible. Does that mean he's been here the whole time? Now that I think about it, I did bring a small tiger statue to... Taipei? Forgive me, Japanese viewers. I'm going to butcher your English version of your language so hard. Could that be him? Although I've been raised in family of Jitong mediums, this is the first time I've ever seen any spirits. Must be I'm very terrible at my lineage. So if he's a real guardian tiger, how can I see him all of a sudden? I can't believe this is happening. Lyle, did you not have the Aboriginal dance performed today? Do you suppose something happened while you were there? I don't know. I've been exhausted ever since the performance today. That must have been something to do with it, but I don't know what. Maybe I'm hallucinating. Although this is a good thing anyway. You can hear me, I can talk to you. There's no need to care about it any further. How can a guardian tiger be so careless? So you're a guardian tiger, right? The one in the statue I brought to Taipei? Indeed. Is Taipei like where we are currently? Like, why didn't you just say like brought here or brought here? So, does that mean You've been staying in my room this whole time? Ever since I moved out to Taipei for college, I've been living alone in this small apartment. Just like any student who lives alone, I never cared much about my room, not to mention what I do in it. Oh boy, you didn't see me. You didn't see me chasing no chickens. If this guy's been staying with me all this time, your expanded window is cutting off the text. Well, that's good to know. Let me see. Oh, it is. Okay, let me edit the scene here for a bit. Let's do. That's about good. All right, I think that's gonna have to do. Thank you for catching that. Probably as I'm looking at the game window and not the streaming window. Sometimes it happens. Like the first time, the first episode of Major Minor, you'll notice that my image box is on the left side. When then I reviewed the gameplay, I noticed that my roof picture was on the left side and it was blocking the images, the icons. So I moved it to the right side for the ones. There we go. All right. Hey, Tony. All right. So let's see. Yeah. Hi, Tony the tiger. Hi, tiger. Anyways, by the way, I found out that kangaroos used to be on the Frosted Flakes box too, and now I'm sad because they chose the tiger over the kangaroo. And I mean, they could have kept the same catchphrase. It's like they're great. Oh God, that's horrible. Anyways, yes, I cannot go too far from the statue. Oh right, I placed the statue on the bookshelf. Now that I think about it, it makes sense that he couldn't go too far from the room. Wait, you would have seen that, right? What do you mean? I mean, did you watch everything I do when I'm at home? Oh, you mean like jacking off? Of course I've watched you do that. Thanks, Strangelove. You didn't warn me that one was coming. Like, okay, so I had Strangelove apparently played this one through for me. And he said it was basically, it was YouTube safe. So, because I did play Angels with Scaly Wings off camera, and it was a very good game. I read some reviews on it, and some of them said it was pretty raunchy. It never got bad. It got, you know, innuendo-y, but it never got terrible. So, I mean, this sounds like it's gonna do the same thing. Not like this. Not like this. You don't have to feel embarrassed about it. I've been watching over you since you were a child. I've seen worse. Oh, so does that mean everything I look at? So he says, I've seen worse, and it's like, so there's been worse in my room? Cause, huh? Oh yes, you do have quite an unusual taste. However, you won't find that kind of boyfriend in reality, I suppose. Yeah, I know I can't find those. Wait, you even know I like guys? What did you expect? I do know every single file on your computer. Would you like me to list all of them? All right, I am just shocked. Regardless, it's quite wonderful to finally have someone that can channel spirits. It's been decades. I didn't expect to ever actually meet one. Decades. Does that mean someone else from my family could see you too? There used to be one in every generation of your family. However, the last 2 generations have lacked one. We've been worried about it being lost forever. I never thought we could actually communicate with spirits. So all those rituals were more for than just show? I don't know if this game is going to get steamy, Potato. It's going to probably get awkward, maybe a little awkward, but we'll see. I'll try not to break down into snicker fits if it gets that way, but Strangelove's seen it, so he's tormenting me with like anticipation on what I'm gonna run into. But anyways, so what makes me different? You've had a bit of spirit power in you since you were a child, just not enough to communicate. However, today, the tiger leans in and sniffs me deeply. Oh god, here we go. His muscle form towers in front of me with that well-outlined body as well as his soft, stripy fur. My heart almost skips a beat. Strangelove, what did you do to me? You jerk. Anyways. It seems like someone caused a change in your powers. But however, Lio, you don't suppose you have any ideas? Nope. Considering how I was running around at the performance tonight, it's not like I shouldn't be tired anyway. And what's with this edgy sounding spirit power thing? It sounds like something straight out of an anime. It looks like something straight out of an anime. Ha-cha-cha. Oh, no ideas? Forget about it then. At least you're not hurt. As I said, this is a good thing. For a supposed guardian tiger of my family, isn't he way too nonchalant about what happened to me? So, do you think there'd be any side effects to this? I may need to observe you for a while longer. But fear not. As long as I'm here, you'll be fine. How can you be so confident? After all, I am a god. And if there's something I can't take care of, I can go to the city god or try and get help from Holy Mother back at our home temple. There is nothing those two can't handle. I guess that sounds pretty impressive. Although many people despise getting involved with the possessing ritual involved in contacting them. Regardless, even if you don't get along with the gods, at least one can still ask for their blessing of safety. As for myself, after watching over you all these years, I am more than happy to be able to chat with you. It's good to hear that he's happy to speak to me, but his face, I feel there's something more to it. I wonder why people are reluctant to be possessed. Could the tales of the Oracle's fortune be true? What's this exclamation point, by the way? Glossary? Oh, nerd stuff. Gotcha. So like city goddess and China, blah blah blah. Oh, like little Wikipedias. So much culture. Wait, what do you mean by don't get along? Huh? Who'd come around at this time of night? I didn't ring the doorbell downstairs. Maybe it's my neighbor? Did I make too much noise? I look at the tiger sitting on my bed. I've got to hide him. I can't... You remember, I'm the only one who could see him, guy. I can't just have someone walking in here and seeing a real living tiger man. Wait. Wouldn't he only be visible to me anyway? I take a deep breath and look back at him. He doesn't seem to care what's behind the door or feel the need to hide himself. It seems I've worried over nothing. With a little bit of anxiety, I open the door. Awaiting me outside is a hooded figure? Who are you? This can't be real. First that guardian tiger stalker and now a leopard? Clearly I'm delirious from exhaustion. I really don't know of any leopard gods or monsters, though. Not to mention his strange clothes. Actually, hold on. It reminds me of those costumes. Oh God, please, Lord, help me. I can't. I gotta find. Well, A, I gotta find a voice for this guy, and two, I gotta freaking pronounce something that I have no idea how to read. Muadriangi. Mandarin, mother. Do you speak it? Nope. Sialikulakalaku. What? Hello. Licolo. Hello? I figured he might be an aborigine. I go inside. What? It takes me a few seconds more to realize he wants to enter my room. It isn't polite of me to have him waiting by the doorway, but... alright, but first, what are you? Clouded leopard. Rookai. Okay, I'm starting to get the picture. So, you're a god of the Rookai? Spirit. Clouded leopard spirit. So you are here too? Oh my god. Pronunciations, dude. Jesus, Strangelove, you gave me like challenge like 17 level reading here. Adri. Let me bring my spirits too. He looks around for a moment and then points to the leaflet on my bed. It's the schedule of today's performance. In other words, he brought spirits to watch our performance? The performance was inspired by an Aboriginal funeral ceremony. Who would have thought that among the audience would be real Aboriginal spirits? If only the director knew. You can see? What? He points directly at my eyes with the black pointed claws. So that's how Beastmen fingers are, huh? Oh wow, he has pink pod pads too. They're kind of cute despite how grouchy he looks. I helped, you see. What? So in other words, it's thanks to him I'm able to see the spirits. But what for? You help. Help? So he awakened my powers because he wanted me to help. That makes sense so far, but I have a bad feeling about this. Ah! There goes my keys. So, about this help you want, do I have anywhere to go? Do I go anywhere? Wutai. What? That's too far away. Okay, so if I think back to our research for the performance, the Rookai people live in Wutai. But this is Pingtung. But that's in Pingtung. I don't even know what he wants me for. Why should I even think about going with him? Oh, jeez. Why does he have to give me that blank look? Although he doesn't show it, somehow I sense I just let him down. He helped me awaken to these powers, but I refused his request right away. Hey, you! Hey, you! You never even asked before awakening him. Now you've barged into his house, and the first thing you've done is demand him to leave with you? Even for the standards of Aborigines, don't you think that's rude? A Han spirit? Where's the spirit you speak of? I'm a genuine god. I've been standing here this whole time. Surely you saw, yes? Yet you still want to take my boy away without so much as a greeting? I thought I had seen the worst, but you, Aborigine, you truly are appalling. I am not evil. Not evil, you say? How do I know you're not just a demon in disguise? To me, you Aboriginal deities are not so different from the demons. This is my child, and I don't trust your words. You may leave. None of your business. It is my business, not yours. The leopard and tiger are locked at each other's eyes. The tiger cracks his knuckles. His knuckles. He looks ready for a fight. That's 2 misspellings. Pretty quick order, man. Whoa, wait, how did things end up with them fighting each other? Stop now, no fighting inside my room. The 2 men, cats, stare fiercely at each other whilst I stand between them. How good are you at puns? I'm pretty punchy with the puns. I haven't seen any puns here lately. Oh, you mean like cat fight? See, you're like, how good are you at puns? It's like, puns. What puns can I use? Cat fight! Here we go. Anyways. I figure there's no way they'll hurt me, right? But if they're really gonna fight, what else can I do? By the way, they're both in spirit form, right? I don't know if I can even touch them. If they're using some like spell or telekinesis powers to fight, is there any point in getting between them at all? Who decided to call me now out of all times? Trembling, I keep my eye on the two puffed up cats as I pick up my phone. The ringtone had interrupted their standoff. They had turned around to look at me, watching me closely for my reaction. So they know what ringtones are? I pick up the phone. It's Shuchai Senpai from the dance club. Hello, Senpai. Hi. What is it? Haha, it's nothing much. Did you say that you were exhausted? You feeling better now? I bought some snacks, so let's eat together. What? Now? If Senpai comes for a visit, what'll I do about these two big cats? It's probably safe to assume he can't see them. Does that mean I'll have to pretend they don't exist while talking with Senpai? If manga has taught me anything, this isn't going to end well. But Senpai already bought the food for me, so it'd be rude to refuse him. Why is Senpai concerned about me all of a sudden? I mean, sure, I've talked to him, but we weren't particularly close either. He really didn't need to buy snacks for me. You on your own, Senpai? Yep. Where are you going? Where are you right now? Hey, I'm actually downstairs. What? See ya, coming up now. Hey, Senpai. He hung up. Sweat droopy. Senpai is arriving sooner than expected. What should I do? I glanced to the two big clueless cats. Should I ask them to hide? How should I tell them? But since Senpai won't be able to see them, it should be okay. Gotta close the door first. I pulled the leopard by the door into the room and closed the door. Guys, just hold on a second. My senpai is coming, so please keep it down and stay quiet. Understood? The two big cats nod obediently. Okay, in short. Leo, I'm here. I bought you some lo mein. I thought you'd like it, yeah? Just hold on a second, senpai. I go up and look back at the two cats as I open the door. Leo, here's your food, eh? Huh? You! Are you Shuchi Senpai? This is Senpai? This can't be right. Senpai is definitely human. Although this guy in front of me is about the same height, the same short and small build, but I know for sure Senpai isn't a cat. If someone at school was a beast man, there'd be mayhem over it. Right, Leo, are you? Senpai, you look like... How are you? Leo, what's wrong? Why are you so confused? It can't be. Wait, can you see me now? What are you? Your aura is quite strange. So I'm not wrong? Senpai, you're a cat? No, I'm a leopard cat. Even though my name ends with cat, I'm not really a cat. Aren't they basically the same? Leopard cats are just as big as house cats after all. Oh please, I'm a lot bigger than a house cat. Putting me on the same level as a house cat is just humiliating. And that's beside the point. Senpai, you clearly didn't look like that before. No, I've always looked like this. To most people, I'm no more than an ordinary student. Well, if he's a student, why is he a senpai? I'm confused. Now there are 3 kitten gods. Oh god. Yeah, there's so many kittens. I'm becoming a cat lady. That's what I learned in college. Anyways. Lio, how come you're suddenly able to see me in this form? Also, those two in your room? I am the guardian tiger serving Mazao, and I have witnessed Lio grow up since he was a child. I believe you would describe me as his childhood sweetheart, right? It's more like creepy stalker. Rokai Clouded Leopard. Leo, when did you start hanging around these creatures? Just today! It happened in a blink of an eye, and even you turned out to be one of them. No, I came to visit you today because I needed to ask you a favor. Really? Who would have guessed? Do you know how valuable your ability is, Lio? I know this is abrupt, but you're the only one I can rely on. You're my only hope. I have a bad feeling about this. So, what exactly do you need? I'm actually a guardian tiger of a small local temple in Myolo. You're a guardian tiger? Impossible. Yeah, I know. People question it all the time. It may be rare to have a leopard cat as a guardian tiger, but it's not impossible. If you still question me, go find my Fuagong, and not me. After all, it's not like I signed up for this. Going back to the point, our temple is now being abandoned. If no one takes care of my temple, my Fuagong will... By then I will be forced out and have to live as like a stray cat, and I don't want that to happen. So Lio, please help me restore the temple, please. If you want any compensation, I will do whatever you want. Did you just say something about stray cat? That's not the point here. You can't have him. Lio lives under my care. There's no reason for him to serve in any other temple. If he must, he may help you, but Lio still has to return to his home. Wait, when did I ever decide to go home? If you can help me, Lio, please. Can you lend me your hand, I beg you? I've gone through a lot to find you, and perhaps for hundreds of years no one else has your ability will appear. So your temple is a Malo, right? And receiving a temple is easier said than done. Now go to Wutai. He can see because of me. Hey, Pig Tongue is a lot further away. Bleed however you want, but it's Lio's power. He can do whatever he wishes with it. No, me. No talking. All of you. Just listen to me. All three of these big cats stopped and their big eyes fixated on me. I don't want to go to Malao, or Pingtung, or back home. I just want to study hard, dance, spend time with my friends, graduate, and finally get a city job. I don't want to get involved with any of this, please. But Lio, you have a rare gift. I never asked for it. I never asked for this. You can't just force me to go wherever you want. Lio, calm down. We could talk about it later. I won't make any promises. Well, you heard it. That's it for today. For now, please leave. I stay. What? You won't give up? You're quite the stubborn one. Then I'll stay too. Huh? If he gets to stay, I do too. It's only fair that way. After all, the one of us that convinces Lio wins his help, right? Wait, I never promised on that. In short, we are all uninvited. Lio, do you want to eat now? Disregarding any answer, Senpai sits down on the table, opens his plastic bag, and begins to open the lid of bowl of Lao Mein. Stop it! I shout towards the ceiling. Quiet down there! What time do you think it is? The neighbor's roar pierced through my ears. Ouch. Lio, I should inform you, others can't hear us talking. To them, it would be just as if you were talking to yourself. But if you're too loud, they might up thinking you're a lunatic. You don't have to remind me. As you can see, my room is tiny. I can't let you all stay here. There's no changing my mind on this, so please, can you all leave me alone? Even if you are an adorable beast man, you can't... I let my speaker out. Please don't notice. Please don't notice. Lyle, I know what you want to say, but you may not give in because of your unique tastes. Furthermore, I'm here, and I will not let them disturb you. But Lyle, even if you don't want to, you'll still see me at the dance club tomorrow. There's no way you could just quit the club to avoid me, right? Damn, Senpai's right. I love dancing. There's no way to quit the club just not to get involved with him. Senpai, you're so mean. Hey, not really. That's not a compliment. Alright, since Leo will see me out here or there, it won't make a difference if I stay here, right? That's not how it works. You can still go home, and I still can't fit as so many people in my room. Your guardian tiger will definitely stay with you, and that leopard isn't willing to go either, right? So it'd be unfair if I couldn't live with you as well. What do you mean by live with me? And other people can see you. What would people think if all of a sudden you started living here? You can just say we're in a relationship. No way! Granted, within the club it's no secret that me and Senpai are gay. Senpai himself is quite the charmer and cute to boot, but his potential suitors alone would fill a whole classroom. Still, I don't want to get caught up in a relationship all of a sudden. I don't even have that many feelings for him. Well, there will be no problem as long as we don't go home together. We have different classes schedules as well. Or perhaps you could tell people that you're seeing me home. See, it'll be fine. Even so, no way. If the leopard leaves, Senpai wouldn't have a reason to say it, so I decided to ask the leopard. Mr. Clouded Leopard, do you really have to stay? Could you please... I stay. I stay. Can you please listen to me? I will not leave you to anyone else. I can tell I'm blushing right now. Does this guy really know what he's saying? Why is he so fluent all of a sudden? Whoa. But at the moment, I can't fit all three of you in this room. It will be fine. How? Leia, did you forget? They're spectral. They don't need to take up any real space. Although you could feel them, it won't feel crowded. They could just float in the air or stay inside the desk if they wanted. There's no way I will stay inside a desk. I am a god and I have my pride. Why do you want them to stay? So I can have a reason to stay with you. Senpai, you have no shame. Hey, not really. Again, that's not a compliment. I just want to stay with you. Lyle, please don't be so mean to me. I came all the way over to visit you. And if you're still unsatisfied, it's not that I can't compensate you with my body. You don't have to do that. I don't care. I'm exhausted and I have to take a shower. Enough is enough. I rush into the bathroom, slam the door, and turn on the shower. The water flows in the body, soothing my mind, relaxing my tired muscles. What is wrong with these guys? I am fond of beastmen. Oh gosh, thanks, Strangelove. That quote's not going to be taken out of context anywhere, anytime. I'm reading dialogue, dang it. Anyways, but to have a bunch of them pop into my life at once is almost too much for me. What did I do to deserve all this? Sometimes I do thank you, Strangelove. Sometimes I do fantasize about beastmen being real. Having one close to me, who would have thought? I guess they're real, huh? With that sentence fairly parsed. Perhaps out there, someone would do anything to be me for just even a day. I know an internet full of them, but sure. I'm gonna forgive the guy anyway. Like, there's typos here and there. There's some structural sentence issues, but To be fair, I don't know if this person's a native English speaker, and the game is offered in several different languages, so English may not be their first language. And if not, I mean, it's pretty clean. If that's the case where a person is bilingual and English is their second language. So I'm not going to harp too much on that on this one. Just to kind of put an asterisk here. But things are never that easy. Putting the two that want my help aside, that guardian tiger, has he really been with me since I was born? I think so, but doesn't that mean if I keep him around, I'd never be able to cut ties with my family? Originally, when I came to Taipai, I came to escape my family. They didn't approve of me dancing, let alone as a career. And if I went back home now... Come on, what year is this? Who wants to be a Jintong? Now that I think of it, the two other options aren't much better. Restoring Senpai's temple means being in charge of it. Otherwise, how would you draw people in? Knocking on doors with a fancy pamphlet asking, "Do you have a moment to talk about our lord and tigers?" That's actually pretty cute. Not to mention the one asking me to travel to Wutai. Perhaps it is not as stale as being a temple host, but the thought of living in small tribes at Pingtong alone? I have my own life goals. Oh, he's not native, he's Taiwanese. Okay, then absolutely. Forgive me for any like jumbles of snides at like the small typos earlier. I mean, it's good English. It's not terrible English. I've seen worse from native English speakers. So if the guy's Taiwanese as a native speaker, then yeah, this is actually pretty good. It's actually decent. It's very decent. So let's see. It's not that I don't want to help them, but isn't sacrificing my life goals for them too much? No, I have to get rid of them by any means necessary, even if they are adorable beastmen. With the warmer water helping collect my thoughts, I finally decide to kick them out. But when I get out of the shower, I realize I've made a massive mistake. Nose blood. In my rush earlier, I forgot to bring any clothes into the bathroom with me. You need to bring your towel. Normally, being the only one in the apartment, I can just walk in naked and grab them. But right now, with 3 of them waiting in my room, that's no longer an option. Actually, note to myself, the big lug tiger has been sitting in my room my entire life and has seen me probably walking around said naked. Tiger may have seen my naked body before. Okay. Well played. Well played. You just see, you're good at this. Like I make a critique of this, like critique resolved. In the next sentence, stop jumping the gun. Tiger may have seen my naked body before, but I can't say the same about the other 2. I briefly consider the clothes I wore today. They're all damp and sweaty. I just had a shower, so no thanks. But what should I do now? Senpai. Without any other options, I shout through the door for help. Leo, you okay? Oh, yeah, I'm getting my voices confused. I forgot to bring my clothes in. Can you grab them for me? Honestly, just grab anything from my closet. I'll sort it from there. Closet. Let me see. Where is it? I wait for a while, but Senpai doesn't respond. All I can hear him is him vaguely humming along. Senpai, you found it yet? Nope, I can't find it. How could you not find it? There's only one closet in my room. I really can't find it, Leo. Why don't you just come out? We're all guys here. We'd only end up seeing a glimpse at most. There's no way he can't find it. He's just absolutely messing with me. Senpai, stop the teasing, please. I just need you to bring me some clothes. Well, Leo, I can't really find anything at all, but maybe if you agree to let me stay, I'll have more time to carefully look around. Damn it. I know you're doing this all on purpose, Senpai. What? Nah, I was just saying, since you have to wait anyway, why don't you just think on it? Hey, what are you doing? I'm only fooling around with him. I'll help him in a second. Hey, what are you doing? I'm only fooling around. I'll help him soon. Oh, what's going on? I stand around confused as the bathroom door suddenly swings open, revealing a leopard holding a pair of my shorts. What? I thought the door was locked. I hid behind it quickly, carefully, taking the shorts from the leopard without exposing any bare skin to the 3 cats in the other room. The leopard leaves. After handing me the shorts, I shut the door and lean against it, my heart beating fast all the while. Didn't you just see my naked body? Who the heck would just break into a bathroom door when passing clothes to someone inside? Wouldn't it render the whole "bring me clothes" thing pointless? And seeing me didn't even faze him in the slightest. Is it because his spirit doesn't care? Seems plausible. Even if he didn't do it right, I'm grateful for him getting me out of that situation. I look at my shorts haplessly. No shirt, but that'll have to do. It's better than going out naked, I guess. I put on the shorts and head out of the bathroom. Hey, sorry, Leo, I was just joking about all that, and I was just about to get your clothes for you. Ignoring Senpai, I take a shirt from the closet. I usually only wear shorts here, but naturally, I couldn't do that in front of them. Leo, are you angry at me? I'm sorry, I didn't... Not really, I'm just sleepy. I was already exhausted when I came back, not to mention all the trouble you 3 gave me. I could really use some sleep now. Hey, but you still haven't had any food yet. Senpai raised his half-eaten bowl of stew. He really wants me to use the same pair of chopsticks? That'd be an indirect kiss. I don't really care for it at the moment. Aw, but I bought it for you. Enough. Will you let him sleep? Quit annoying him, or he's gonna kick you out of it for real. Aw, I get it. Then Leo, why don't we sleep together? Unlike them, I do have a physical body that can't float around in the air. Senpai, I still don't know what's going on with you. Before I awakened, you were nothing more than an ordinary guy. All of a sudden, you're like this. Well, as I said, it was caused by your awakening. After all, I'm just possessing Yan Shun Chi right now. No wonder I find your sense strange. So you're not actually Shuchi Senpai? You could say that I'm not. However, for lack of a better term, I am him in every way, from his personality to his memories. There's no need to treat me any different than how you would treat him. What about the actual Shun-Chi? When I leave, I'll return his body to him. Don't worry, I've done everything like he would have done. And at most, he will only have vague memories of what's happened. So you only gave him his body back. So you only gave him back. You'll only give him back his body when you want to. Isn't that some sort of conscious kidnapping? Don't get me wrong. I didn't mean it like that. But if it makes you more willing to help, I don't mind keep. If it makes you more willing to help, I don't mind keeping his body. I facepalm. He couldn't have missed my point any further if he tried. Well, I suppose I could let you use the bed. But are the other two really okay with it? I mean, floating in the air doesn't seem very comfortable. Even though I don't want them to stay, the warm host inside me can't simply leave his guests with nowhere to sleep. Stares at the bed. That won't do. Lio and I usually sleep on the bed, and there is no way I will relinquish it to you. You are a mere kitten. There should be enough space for you to sleep in the corridor. What do you mean, kitten? And I'm the only one who has a body. It doesn't matter where you sleep. If I slept out there, I catch cold. Then I see no reason why you should stay the night here. Oh, Leo, would you stand up for me, please? Why do I have to stand up for him? Wait, didn't the tiger just say something odd? About that, Tiger, did you just say you usually sleep with me? Of course. Wait, since when has this started? After you came to Taipai. So even though I couldn't see it before, this whole time I've been sleeping in the same bed with a big tiger man. Should I be happy? In short, I will sleep with Lio every night, and there is no reason for me to give either of you that spot. Fend for yourself. But you don't even need a bed. Please let me sleep with you, Lio. Stares at the bed intensely. Ah, decision time. And I have enough people here to make some votes. So who should I share the bed with? Guardian Tiger, Clouded Leopard, or Sunchai Senpai? Or no, wait, Clouded Leopard is the other dude. Is the short, non-talky dude. And Sunchai Senpai is that guy. So I'm gonna go blow my nose for a second, and I'll read the chat when I get back. I got some stuff in my nose. So we got one vote for Big Strong Tiger so far. I'm gonna use the washroom, and I grabbed some vitamin C drinks so that I can detox. Make it out. Blow the nose and your ears squeak. Yee. Cat, this small grayish cat. More room on the bed to sleep comfortably. If all three were an option. So I have one. Okay, so we're going to go with the small teasy dude. I don't know if I trust him in the bed but we'll go with that since that's what we got here. So we have 2 votes for Shuchai Senpai, 1 vote for Guardian Tiger, no votes for the silent dude. Going once, going twice. Sold. Alright, since Senpai is the only one with a real body, I don't want him getting a cold. Yeah, I knew I could trust your hospitality, Leo. I didn't say you could sleep on the bed yet. But that's what you mean, right? Right. Thank you so much. Senpai jumps onto my bed before I even have time to finish speaking. Tut tut. Sorry, Tiger. After all, Senpai's got... I know, he's got a real body. Does he? It's not my business. The Guardian Tiger walks to the bookshelf and suddenly disappears. Did he just go back to his statue? It's a little sudden to see something so big disappear in front of me, even though he's a god. Tiger? I could hear him speak back from the statue. I'm fine, so you're gonna go sleep with him, are you? I don't have a bed, so I'm getting back inside the statue. I'm really sorry. As I just said, I'm fine. Doesn't sound like he's fine, but as it is, there's nothing I could do to help. I sigh and sit on the corner of my bed. Mr. Leopard, what about you? I find way. The leopard looks around my room. My eyes meet with the desk as he lies down on it. I'm about to stop him. The desk is pretty messy, and worst case scenario, he could break my keyboard. Cat's lying across your keyboard memes. Even though he's lying on my desk, the stuff underneath him doesn't move. Some of them even look like they're phasing through his body. Right, he's spiritual, so he can't touch anything. Hold on, he got my pants for me earlier. How did he do that? Strange. What's wrong, Leo? Oh, I know you must be confused as why you can touch some things and not others. Yeah, how'd you guess? Because I know Leo better than anyone. Shut it, just explain. It's not hard to understand. Powerful spirits are able to move things. Have you heard about poltergeists? It's something like that. Granted, it's the first time I've ever seen someone use it to fetch clothes. Oh, if I could use that power, I wouldn't need to possess Senpai's body anymore. Yeah, what's the point of that? You weren't able to see me before, so I needed to possess someone to talk to you. If I did have enough power, though, I could still write it to you with a pen. Even then, it's not that convenient. It would have take way too much energy, and then what would we do if you just saw the pen writing by itself? So it's probably the best that I possessed someone. I still think you have ulterior motives. Leo's bullying me again. Come on, I'm bullying you. Besides, are you going to finish your Lao Mei? I need to sleep. Yeah, I will. Don't you want any? I did buy it for you after all. I am way too exhausted to eat. But... Senpai stares at the leftover Lao Mei. Well, if Leo doesn't want any, neither do I. You're just gonna throw it away? What? No, that'd be a massive waste. Senpai gets up, seals the bowl in a plastic bag, and puts it inside the fridge. Yeah, I feel dumb for not thinking of that. So, Senpai is actually a guardian of the small temple, huh? I can't believe that a guardian tiger would actually look like him. Alright, this should do. You can just have it for breakfast. There won't be any time to warm it up. Why not just wake up earlier? You make it sound so easy. Leo, maintaining a good sleep schedule is good for your health. I know that, and you're not helping. You are actually keeping me up from sleeping right now. Okay, come here, let's sleep. Senpai types this up inside my quilt and pats the mattress. His face inviting me with a lecturious look. Oh no. Is this Half-Life 3? No. No, it's Half-Life episode 2.999999995. Actually, no, it's E. It's episode E. There's a math joke for you. It's E. It's 2 and it goes on forever, but it's not quite 3. Anyways, before me is quite the strange picture. Really, I think it may be better if someone other than Senpai was on my bed. Senpai, I'm gonna sleep on the floor at this rate. Aw, don't be so cruel. So, I'm really that bad? Senpai looks like he's about to cry. He is not gonna back down. I'm not going to bother reassuring him, so I just lay down on the bed next to him and pull up the quilt. Hey, I knew you wouldn't abandon me. Episode E and Knuckles. After turning off the light, I lay down myself into bed and get cozy under the quilt. Senpai lies down next to me. Senpai lays next to me. The bed isn't that large, so we have no option but to have a body contact. But surprisingly, Senpai doesn't make any moves. Well, at least he was kidding about the luxurious looks from earlier. Lecherous. Lecherous. See, I credit it's like it's the Taiwanese creator of this is watching this. It's pronounced lecherous, not lecherous. He's just making fun of me. Does he think acting like this will make me want to help him? I mean, I figure Senpai would be like this with other men, but really, with this attitude, I wonder if Senpai is serious about his request for help. I doubt he would be kidding around with something important to him, but... Yeah, Crafty, it gets... This game's been a little weird. It gets a little cozy sometimes. So, you just gotta go with the flow. I'm just playing, I'm just playing it by ear. It was recommended to be my Strangelove, so blame him if it gets weird. I love how, like, by the way, now that I've, like, zoned out a bit, notice something weird about this picture? Like, we have one computer here that has, like, a very short plug going to an like a power strip that has a longer cord that goes into one plug in the wall. Well, that's weird. Anyways, what should I do? I've never considered living at a countryside temple. And what about the real senpai? He won't be possessed forever. I don't want to live in the country alone. Even if that leopard cat finds another body. Wait, what about their lives? Would he always use human bodies? I don't know. I keep asking myself these questions. I should probably just ask him. Excuse me, senpai. Are you awake? Hmm? What's up? You said you like worshippers. Why is that? Well, there's not much to say. I'm just from a rural village with just a few people living there. I don't want to blame ourselves, but my Fuigong just really isn't that powerful. Otherwise, why would we choose a small yogai like me to be the guardian tiger? Our temple is in despair. There's weeds everywhere. Some of them are even taller than me. Oh yeah, that would be demonetization for sure. Yeah, and don't tag it. Don't tag it as like furry, risque stuff. Yeah. No. Strangelove actually played through this entire game and said that there's nothing really content ban worthy. So that was something I had, as I mentioned earlier, I had concerns with dragons with angel scaly wings. So I did that one through its entirety off channel, but it really never got that bad. Anyways, so how can I help? We just need some helping hands. You may have to do some housekeeping at the start, but if you advertise the power of our Fuigong, making up stories or even miracles, then visiting the locals house to house, asking if anyone needs our help. Sounds like we're bilking people and making them our worshippers. Is bilking a word? Hold on a second. Is it milking that he meant to say, or is that actually a word and I'm just dumb? Obtain or withhold money from somebody by deceit or without justification. My hat's off to you, Taiwanese man. You owned this English speaker. I had no idea that that was an actual word. Oh my gosh, and I'm a writer for Pete's sake. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. So yes, he's saying we're defrauding people, basically. That's what bilking means. Not at all. But how else are we supposed to gain power without getting people belief? So I just have to make up stories and play volunteer? Yeah, basically. Then how is this job different than being a priest? Well, it isn't. So why am I the only one that can do that? But you're the only one who can help me. We need someone to communicate to the locals. And how can we do that without someone to speak for us? We're there to help all the locals more than anything. But it doesn't help me at all. Well, sacrifice yourself to help the people? I'm not noble like that. I know you're not willing to do so, but it'll only take 1 or 2 years if you do a good job. We only need your power until we get enough worshippers. Just 1 or 2 years. Please. 1 or 2 years doesn't sound that bad by itself, but I'm in college now and I can't drop out for any of this. And on top of that, I have my mandatory military service after graduation. Ah, yeah, okay. Yeah, so Singapore or Taiwanese. For sure. I know that mandatory military service is a thing in those countries. The first furry I actually met in real life, the first one, no kidding, was an exchange student who came to a local college in this country from Singapore. And so basically he told me about, it's like when I go back after I graduate from the college here in America, like I'm going to have to serve mandatory military service over there because it's a mandatory thing. So I completely forgot that was like the first furry I met in real life, but that's pretty cool. Like I bought a laptop from him or something. That's what I was doing. Gene, I think I met him in the Furry Vermin. His name was started with a J. Junius, I think his name was. Anyways, maybe Strangelove will know who that is. But anyways, it's not easy to get a job dancing related either, so I need to spend more time in the dancing club too. I really don't have a way to spend 2 years as a priest. This decision is really going to completely change my life. Leo? Give me some time. Yeah, take your time, but also remember to sleep. We both need to get some. Says the guy who's keeping me from sleeping. Sorry about that. By the way, even though I'm here to seek your help, I'll do whatever I can to help you. I am a god after all. Really? I can't feel it. Anyway, time for sleep. Senpai gently pats my arm and then holds up the back of my head with his hand. Surprisingly, I don't feel awkward, even with the warmth of his body. The fur on his paw feels so smooth. Tired, I close my eyes. I fall asleep soon after. Careful, it's YouTube. Someone is whispering in my dream. Delicious. 5 more pieces. What the hell? I could see pieces of golden, tasty salt and pepper chicken? And those fried basils look so appetizing. 5 pieces of chicken? Man, I'm feeling hungry. More. I realize there's a moist tongue licking my arm, cold. Then I wake up. Oh, is he licking my arm because he tastes like chicken? I open my arms and find saliva on my arm. Okay, weird. Senpai! Morning, Leo. Senpai snatches my quilt and goes back to sleep, leaving me trembling in the cold spring morning breeze. Senpai! Oh, damn. Good morning, Leo. Huh? Oh, good morning. I turn around to find the tiger staring at me. It reminds me of what happened last night. He stands before me, sun shining down on him through the window. I can't keep staring much longer, it'll look weird. Lyle, you woke up late today. Did you have a nice sleep with this guy? Nice? No, I mean... Why did he ask? Of course I can't say I had a nice sleep with Senpai, but I can't stand that tiger's stare either. So I just get out of my bed. Good morning. Good morning? I still feel a bit awkward about all this. Well, you... What's up, Lyle? Nothing, but... I look at these two, cats up and down, while they're standing there beside my desk. My little room is getting pretty crowded, I suppose. And Senpai is curled up under my quilt, his head poking out the other end. This is all very strange. It's nothing strange to me, and you'll get used to it soon. However, the only difference, I am not getting off of my spot on Lyo's bed today. I'm not giving up my spot on Lyo's bed today. I think that's what he meant to say. So the Guardian's tiger doesn't care about this. But there's not much I can do since I already let Senpai use the bed. Oh, right. What time is it? Help yourself. Tiger points to my mobile phone outside the bed. It's already 10. I usually get up around 9. 10. I have nothing to do before my afternoon classes. School is nearby, so I could set off a half hour before classes begin. What should I do now? Usually I would surf the internet, but now... Speaking of that, I guess Senpai still needs something to eat. I'm getting pretty hungry right now, but I should probably wait until Senpai wakes up by himself. I turn on my desktop as usual. Get a load of some local media, but then I get a strange feeling. The tiger and leopard are standing right behind me, peeking at my screen furtively? Furtively? Is that like a furry word? Once again, a word I don't know. Hold on. Hold on. Taiwanese man, you're kicking my ass right now. Furtively? Furtively? In a way that attempts to avoid notice or attention secretively? Excuse me. What are you two doing? What? This is what I usually do. Watching everything I do on my computer? Correct. Could you stop, please? It's making me uncomfortable. Uncomfortable? How so? I mean, it's strange to be watched all the time. Strange. But I do watch you all the time. Like I said, I know all the files on your computer. Even then, it's a bit different when I actually know you're doing it. Not that means I don't mind it from before, but, you know, do they know my right to privacy? Granted, it's pretty strange to discuss right to privacy with gods. But how can I relax when I know I'm being watched? Sorry, but can you two, like, just move away while I'm using my computer? Fine, I just want to keep my eye on you. I'm not the only one living with you now. So you don't want others to know what you're doing, or just don't feel like right while being watched? Well, both. Alright, I'll go get myself a book then. The tiger goes and picks up a book from my shelf. But even after taking the book itself is still on the shelf. How did he do that? Never mind. It's not important to me. Meanwhile, the leopard just went away on his own volition. Well, I'm finally free now. I still can't open some pages since they're still in the room, but it's way better now. With nothing else to do, I spend my time on the internet till 12. Senpai, it's time to get up. Well, morning. What time is it? It's 12 already. Do you always get up this late? It's pretty normal for me. Hard to change. Oh. So that's how you waste your life away? You'll understand more later in college. He doesn't really care, does he? People say the longer you're in college, the less effort you put into it. I thought it was just an exaggeration. Anyway, Senpai, get up and have lunch, otherwise we're gonna miss class. Yeah, alright, let me wash my face first. Senpai meanders out of the room and goes to the bathroom. So Senpai, what are your plans for this afternoon? This afternoon? I'll just go to school with you. Senpai is barely audible over the running water. So, when do you finish your classes? Classes? I don't have any today. Then why are you coming to school with me? So I could stay with you, obviously. What? Come on! When a couple moves in together, they should at least go to school together. Stop getting around, senpai. This is not some cheesy romance manga, you know? Senpai walks out of the bathroom, wiping his face with a towel. Yes, my towel. Well, take it easy. Anyways, I can't keep myself in your room all day long, and I don't have a key, so why don't we just go to school together? He has a good point, but then why can't Senpai just go home? Senpai, I think it's better for you to go home. Moreover, you don't have any change of clothes with you, right? Right. So I plan to grab whatever I need and bring it over here tonight. Senpai, why are you insisting so hard on this? Like I said yesterday, I can't lose to those two, so here's the deal. Whatever, be my guest. What about lunch? Of course, I'd love to dine with you, Leo. I was just thinking about getting a sandwich. What? Come on, Leo. Don't just get a sandwich. There's no romantic atmosphere to that at all. Why is that all you care about? So I'll just grab something to eat before class. If you want a proper lunch, just go and get it now. I'll wait and keep the door for you. I'd rather skip lunch if you don't eat with me. Come on, unlike the other two, you have a real body. You need to eat something. I'll just grab something and as well then. I'm not too hungry since I just woke up. Okay, you're free to do whatever you want. I'm totally fine. Senpai sits back on the mattress, pulls up the quilt to cover his legs and start focusing on his phone. Alright, now that that's sorted. I walk over to get back on my desktop and browse online until it's time for class. Hey Leo, we should leave now. Alright. I close up the computer and then pick up my backpack, phones, and keys. It's time for me to go. I'm counting on you to look after the house while I'm gone, Guardian Tiger. Wait, Lyle, I'll go with you. What? You mean you want to come to school with me? For what reason? To protect you. Come on, it's school. I don't need any protection. Nope. I'll be worried if you go alone. There's no way I trust that kitten, and that aborigine will definitely follow you as well. What's with you calling me a kitten? Wait, are you going to school with me, Mr. Leopard? The leopard silently nods in response. So, all you guys are coming to school with me. We look the three cats up and down, they turn to each other, then they nod together. Why? I'm not going to let down the opportunity of going to school with you. Need to follow you. I have no reason to let these suspicious guys get close to you, so I'm definitely coming. Putting your reason aside, Guardian Tiger, didn't you say that you can't be too far from the statue? I'll be okay as long as I stick around a close worshipper. It'd be shameful if I couldn't even protect my Jitan. God. What kind of situation am I even in? No idea. Maybe it's karma. What the hell? I guess my karma's pretty crappy if I can't even get some peace and quiet at school. Really, it's not bad being around three beastmen, but where's my freedom? Where's my right to privacy? Well, you'll just need to get used to it. I've always gone with you, you just can't see me. Pretend I'm not there, perhaps? It's not that simple. And how do I expect me to deal with these two? You don't see me. I just want to go to class with Lyle. I have the right to be an actual college student, you know. That's not the point, senpai. I can walk with you to school. Then we can walk together. I can even do your class notes. I'll do whatever you want, Lyle. I can't deny his enthusiasm. How cunning of you. So I take that as a yes? Hehehe, give in to your inner desires. What? Alright, you can come if you want. I have nothing else better to do. Anyway, Just no funny stuff, got it? I get my things and open the door, letting the others out before locking it behind them. Loading screen. Really? This requires a loading screen? On our way, I go with Senpai and I get some sandwiches and soy milk for lunch. Then we head off to class. Like he wanted, Senpai is with me in class. Granted, it's for freshmen, so he has no reason to be here. But luckily, there's a lot of people here today, so he won't be noticed. I sit in my usual spot in the middle of the classroom while Senpai sits right next to me, and I'm still waking up apparently. Then so does the tiger and the leopard. Do they really need their own seats though? Right now, the tiger looks calm and used to it, but the leopard is on edge ever since we got onto campus. He's been staring at almost everything. He didn't calm down after looking at the seats either. How different is his hometown anyway? Although I'm curious, he hasn't spoken a word, so I ignore him for now and I get ready for class. Class begins, I start taking notes while Senpai keeps playing with his phone. All goes as expected. Surprisingly, the leopard looks over while I'm writing, at what I'm writing. It's a little weird being watched like this, however, him watching me while copying notes from the board is way better than if they were catching me browsing online. Hey, Aborigine, stop disturbing Lio. Not disturbing. I gotta get back to what his voice was. Then keep some distance. You're distracting him from studying, you know. Well, I'm fine actually, but it's a little distracting having a big cat's face right next to your notebook. The leopard moves his head away from my desk. And you shouldn't just hang around here like a peasant. Do you know how annoying you are? If you want to stay, stay. But if you keep disturbing others, you're just pathetic. Not disturbing. Hand God asks for trouble. I ask for trouble, you say? You're full of trouble yourself, breaking into other people's lives and not being aware of it. I don't mind if you insist on staying, but you can at least be considerate. Take a seat and keep yourself away from Lio as far as possible. Han God's words, not listening. What, are they seriously gonna argue over this? I looked at Senpai, but he's just glancing but he just took a glance over at the tiger and leopard, then went back to his phone. Right, I am a Han God, and I am the protector of Lio. If you want Lio's help, you'd better listen to me. It's simply basic manners. Han God asked for trouble, not listening. Now I'm asking for trouble. If you... Shut up, this is a classroom, you two... Oh, crap. I just realized that I shouted that aloud in a classroom where no one knows what the hell is going on about. Expectedly, everyone in the room stares at me. No, it's nothing. I'm sorry. I was just dreaming. I quietly try to muster up my defense. Yes, understood. Damn it. I'm completely lost without my notes now. Those two cats. Peanuts reference, yay! I'm like, wait, I don't want to make up a voice for this person. I'm just gonna go Peanuts on it. Oof. Anyway, I usually don't have to take a swig of any drinks. I can actually usually go the full 2 hours without parching my throat, but I'm under the weather, so you'll have to forgive me for a little bit. Anyways, Lio, I'm sorry. I'm not used to the Aborigine. I forgot you could hear us. But like I said before, others won't hear us. There may be many situations like this from now on, so you should get accustomed to it. Yeah, I realize that now. I just need some time to get accustomed to this, and you're in no place to criticize me. I feel ashamed and angry as I bury my face in my arms. I can't even listen to the class at this point. The two troublemakers remained silent from then onwards. It doesn't help much as I could still feel the attention from everyone in the class until finished. I have to drag myself out of class. At least Senpai reassures me with a pat on the shoulder. You alright, Leo? That really could have gone better. Indeed, it could have. What the hell was I thinking? Sorry. Don't you even say that. It's alright, you don't have to. I just remember I'm talking to nothing again. Thankfully, this time I'm walking in the corridor and it looks like I'm just talking with Senpai. Leo, why do you keep covering up for the Aborigine? Could you stop calling him Aborigine? That's not really appropriate these days. I'm making sure to speak quietly, pretending that I'm talking to Senpai. There's no need to play the race card now, and I don't need... And he didn't really disturb me to begin with, so don't lay the blame on him. Firstly, he called me a Han god. Secondly, Aborigine is a proper noun. It's not like I've been calling him a barbarian. It's not your words, it's your attitude. So you mean I shouldn't hate him? Yeah? I can't do that. Alright, you're a guardian tiger from a high temple. But why so strict? I mean, I am a Han god as well, but Likalu, it doesn't bother me. You are not nearly qualified to argue with me, you kitten. Hey, don't call me kitten. I leave them two alone and walk to my next class. During the rest of the class... Now here's the thing, too. Like, when... what's his name? When Senpai, quote-unquote, is talking with those, other two gods, then he's talking to the air, too. So he's got to really be careful as well. Crud. Pleasant. Anyways. During the rest of the class, their arguing cools off, and at least they get to have some peace. Senpai's full attention is now on his phone, but my notes are severely lacking. Recognizing some people from the last class who took notice of me leaves the atmosphere heavy, and my unease lasts till class is over. Just as soon as I step outside, Senpai comes around in front and blocks my way dramatically. Leo, let's go get dinner. We already missed our chance at lunch. Okay, what do you want? Hot pot. Senpai, are you forgetting that we still have club practice tonight? Even when we have practice, we still have to eat, you know. We're in the dance club, and it's not a great idea to dance on a full stomach. For starters, hot pot is too filling, and secondly, we wouldn't have time to eat one. Sorry, Senpai, there's no way I'm dancing after eating that much food. Whoa, it's such a great chance to dine with you, Leo. It's alright, we'll have a lot of chances. Why today? I just thought, well, you better keep your word. It's really alright, I will. How about we just head off to the cafeteria now? Yeah. What's up with this cat and food, man? Like, this cat's like he's got the munchies or something. It's like I always want to eat food. I always want to eat some food. Eat food all the time. We move to the cafeteria and find a table for 4. It's kind of a waste, even though technically there's 4 of us. After securing a table, Senpai and I went to the stalls. The leopard has never been to a cafeteria, so predictably he comes too. The tiger follows the leopard. He probably just wants to keep an eye on him. Our college does have a big cafeteria. Bentos, noodles, rice dishes, snacks, hamburgers, and there's a drink bar. You can grab almost whatever you want. Since we don't have much time, I only ordered chicken thigh rice. Senpai gets himself a pork rib noodle with massive drink. Senpai, are you really going to drink that much before practice? I thought we only had a dance recitation today. Right. We're not supposed to have a full club practice today, but only a recitation for the show yesterday. It should be over in a couple minutes, but you never know, so I'm not about this stuff myself. When I try to argue further with Senpai, the tiger comes around. Lyle, what is that? The hamburger? It's just a hamburger, you know, like meat, salad, 2 buns. There should be a picture over there on the menu. It seems like there are a lot of different meats available. Oh yeah, mostly pork, beef, and chicken though. Wow, you didn't even know what a hamburger is? What rock do you live under? My worshippers don't use this as a sacrifice. Traditionally speaking, he's right to not have seen one. So I guess with your family, that means you won't have had any before coming here too then? These days I do love hamburgers though. I even have egg burgers for breakfast all the time. Egg burger? So that's the same thing? Kinda, it's a meat between 2 buns with a fried egg. Quite different to the picture over there. Usually it's with sausage. Sausage and eggs. What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? So you've been well acquainted with all this for a long time then, kitten? A long time ago? You mean before I occupied this body? Well, I'm not sure. I have all of his memories after all, and I can't tell if those are his or mine, so maybe I didn't know before. I see. Why do you ask? Nothing. Simple curiosity. The old man definitely wants hamburger. Really? So how about I get one for you? No, it's fine. But Lio, can you eat anymore? Me? No, I'm not hungry. So you just gonna throw all that away? What a waste. I thought the guardian tiger wanted to eat a burger. It's not like I need to eat anything. Wow, Leo, you call yourself a Jitong. Guardian tiger here is a god. He doesn't literally eat things. What? No, wait. So what do you mean by he doesn't eat things? How should I explain this? So when a god eats something, they just eat the chi. The ki. Chi? Ki. One of those words. Within, they don't actually eat the food itself. Basically, mortals won't see a difference. So it's more like a sacrifice? Yeah, so when you buy a hamburger for the old man here, he can only enjoy the taste. You have to finish it anyway, otherwise we'll just have to throw it away. Okay, so chi you mentioned, is that necessary for gods? It's necessary, but gods won't run short of chi as long as people worship them. You're basically the priest for the old man. He won't be hungry if you're here. I'm not that lucky since my Fugong doesn't have worshippers these days. Although a god can maintain their power as long as the priest is present, it's better to have some sacrifices. Sacrifices are the best way to attain chi and attain people's beliefs. So I'm a priest. I'm the priest. You put my statue on your shelf, didn't you? You are also my worshipper, so your room could be considered my temple, and therefore you are my priest. What a cruddy temple. So I have served Guardian Tiger in this way? But by that logic, I've done embarrassing things in the temple. Is that even okay? That and I've never worshipped Guardian Tiger's statue properly, not to mention sacrifices. I don't really like the family traditions, but now I feel like I've treated the Guardian Tiger unfairly because I ignored them. It's alright. I'm not really hungry, I just wanted to try. If it just makes things more difficult, I never offered a sacrifice to the Guardian Tiger, and now he asks for that. So I'll just get you one. It's fine, Lio, there's no need to waste it. That's right, you can get it tomorrow and eat it as dinner. And now that you can see this old man, you can just buy him whatever he wants. However, you know God will punish you if you waste food. Yeah, okay. I pretty much decided now to buy the tiger whatever he wants. He is the guardian tiger of my family. It's the least I could do for him after ignoring him for so long. Now that I think about it, maybe the leopard wants something to eat as well. I look around for him to find him staring at drink bar. Never mind. I go back to my dinner, finish my egg thigh rice, return my tray, and head off to the club with Senpai. Loading. Dance club has a space under the veranda for its activities. The wall is covered in mirrors, so we just call it the mirror wall. We find a corner to drop our things while the other club mates stand around and talk to each other. The tiger leans against the pier, watching us from the other side of the crowd, and the leopard is checking out the mirror wall, not sure if he's ever seen such a big mirror before. He must be shocked to be in our practice room after watching us last night. However, I would hang around with some of the freshmen, but I just decided to keep an eye on Senpai. Granted, everyone looks happy tonight after the great performance last night. Soon, the club leader arrives and gives us a rousing speech about the performance. Excitement is spread throughout the club, and I feel it too. I share this honor with my fellow club members. Our successes or failures are all felt as one. It's the arrangement our club shares together. What a good club. I'll miss it. Senpai, are you alright? You don't seem to be yourself. Have you got a cold? No. Why can't I be sentimental sometimes? I didn't mean it like that, but what's wrong? Has anything happened to you? I was talking as a guardian tiger because, you know, I have to leave school if you decide to go to Milan with me. Well, really, I have to leave anyway, even if you don't take my offer. That's right, you have to go back anyway. Yeah. Though after being in this body for so long, I've started thinking being a human isn't that bad. It's such a lovely club. It's pretty rare, right? After all, based on memories, well, that's not a good topic. What kind of topic? It's nothing. So, talking about coming to Milo. Meowly. Ugh. What do you think about it at the moment? Yeah, well, you all want me to help, and it's hard for me to make a decision. You can help all of us then. No way. Is it really that impossible? Did I mention that rejuvenating my temple will take at most 3 years? Your guardian temple wants you to go back home, but he didn't say when. You can do that after helping me and the leopard, right? How long is that gonna take? 2 years with you, and then the leopard, not to mention my military service? Why should I waste my youth on those? Not to mention I'd have to quit the dance club. There's no way. So then you just help me? It isn't that easy. I won't drop out for you. So do you want to wait till I graduate? If I choose to take 2 years off, I need to perform military service before that, and then 2 years with you? That's probably the end of my dancing career as it is. I know, but seriously speaking, it's not easy to feed yourself by dancing anyway. Even I mean, Yan Shuchi, had never thought about taking up dancing as a career. Are you going to insist on this? But I can't just give up all the efforts and lengths I've gone to so far. Well, honestly, you've only been dancing for half a year. Bullshit. I've been working on this since high school. And my other options aren't much better. I've never liked being involved in religious matters. I came to Taipei because I don't want to be constrained by my family. And now you're asking me to give everything up just because I have a special talent. I know it's not something you can decide in a day, but I want you to consider it. I've just been driven up the wall. I'm seeking your help because I have no other way out. So just consider it, alright? I don't want to reject you, senpai, but... Hey, Shuchi, come around! Someone's calling senpai... Someone's calling senpai, it's our club leader. Ah, right away. Senpai sets off immediately. It seems like they're going to have a meeting. After all, senpai is pretty important around here. He's the backbone of our club. But that means the end of our conversation is still... There's still a lot to tell. When I get ready to move on, some of my buddies put me on the spot. Yo, Lo! What's wrong with you and Shuchai senpai? What's wrong with us? You two seem pretty weird today. You came to practice together, then spent heaps of time talking to each other, so what? You dating him? What a bad boy. What the hell? Well, no, that's nonsense. We're not in that kind of relationship. So, what's going on between you two then? We're just talking normally. Honestly, our conversation was serious, which is pretty far from romantic. Suspicious. I didn't see you two being so close before. And it's not like you two are inconspicuous. You see, people are staring at you. Really? I look around at a few guys from the Shuchi Senpai Admirers Club staring at me. What the hell? We were just talking. Our club has a pretty chill atmosphere, evidently, at least to people talking about this stuff. And now I've gotten myself into this big misunderstanding. Are all the clubs like that, or just ours? But I was just... So, what were you doing before you arrived here together? We had dinner? Wow! You just said you weren't in a relationship. There is no relationship. Just admit it. We're buddies, right? It's not bad. It's not bad luck to be in love with senpai. He's a great guy. Like I said, we're not. Even if you convince me, you can't convince the entire club. People want the truth. All right, all right. Lio says there's nothing between them. Would you just leave him? Oh, this is a different guy. All right, all right. Lio says there's nothing between them. Would you just leave him alone? Another claymate pats the shoulder of the person talking to me. Come on, you don't see risque things like this every day. You don't see a fight every day, alright, so shut up or I'll beat you. Of course he won't really beat up anybody, but those guys seem bored of teasing me anyway, thank God. So, just a little tiny critique there. If there is a different person talking and you don't have pictures, then having like number one or club member or another club member in the conversation. It took me like 3 reads, like 3 sentences to understand that there was actually crosstalk between different club members as opposed to one club member talking, which is why I kept the one voice sort of maintained there for a bit until I realized that there was a little more interaction going on, which is cool, but you need to signify like that in the titles. Thanks a lot, Gioho. So, like, for example, now we have one that has a name. So, like, if you put, like, club member and then parentheses Gioho and then club member, quote, Pama, like, and sort of have my character introduce their names as they're talking. Something like that. Like, oh, Gioho, another club member, steps into the conversation, etc., etc. So just a little cleanup there would be good. But it's going so good so far. Anyways, one thing I know about Gioho, even though you can find 1,000 people on the street with his name, this guy is actually an Aboriginal Taiwanese, like the name suggests. You're welcome. Sometimes you have to be tough with him. Well, it's hard to deny since Senpai has been living with me after being occupied by that leopard cat. I try to avoid Gioho's eyes in embarrassment and notice the leopard hanging around. Right? There's something I could ask Gioho. Gioho, are you a Rukai? The leopard reminds me of Gioho. That Gioho helped us a lot in the performance with information on the Rokai traditions. Maybe he knows something. Yeah, what's up? Which tribe? What tribe? It's, well, where's your hometown? Wutai. Is that what you want? Whoa, what a coincidence. Coincidence? Nothing. I can't just tell him that there's a clouded leopard from Wutai who wants my help, but I really want to ask him something about it. How should I begin? It's alright, just that, are you familiar with the Rukai traditions? Rukai traditions? A little. I know a bit. How can I help you? Do you know of any Rukai gods who are clouded leopards? Well, I'm afraid that's not my specialty, but clouded leopards. Honestly, I have no idea. None at all? I don't know, or at least I can't tell any about any. Like I said, I don't know much about that stuff, but I have an aunt who teaches that stuff. I can ask her for help. Really? You would ask her for me? I'd owe you one. You're welcome. Asking is no skin off my nose. Afterward, Jiho says goodbye to me and walks away. I look to find the leopard. Luckily, he's too busy watching the crowd to notice me asking for him about him, or for that matter, how embarrassed I was. It's strange though. Jiho says that there's no clouded leopard gods in Rukai, but is that true? I mean, even with how reserved he's about it, he's usually on top of this stuff. I guess it could have just not been remembering like he said. I'm starting to wonder if I should talk to the leopard about this, but I'm interrupted by Senpai coming back. Leo, sorry to keep you from waiting. What's wrong? You seem unhappy. It's just that people are making fun of me, and I just feel a little bit embarrassed. Making fun of Leo? What about? It's, well, they think I'm too close to you, Senpai. And there's a bunch of gossip about it. Oh, it's fine. Leave them be. Really? How can you just say that? What does it matter? Are they going to hurt you? You never know. There's a lot of people pursuing you. I might get murdered one day. Come on. There's no need to worry. Even if they ask for trouble, I won't let them touch you one single bit. But you can't be there to always protect me, you know. Right, so I'll just stay with Lyle all the time. Senpai, has this been your real intention all along? Hey, stop messing around with me. Come on, the rumors won't disappear by themselves. And I can't just stay away from you just because of some gossip. You know what your help means to me. So just don't give a shit about the rumors. I will protect you, Leo, no matter what happens, so don't worry. I don't think your words are very credible, Senpai. Hey, I thought that you'd at least deny that. I really don't care. Like I said, I'll protect you, Leo, no matter if you trust me or not. Besides, you not trusting me means I'm being deceptively cute, so it's fine. What the hell? What's the point in that? Senpai! Alright, I have to go home and grab my stuff. There's nothing else scheduled for me at the club today, so I can go home early too. Fine, alright. There's no way I'm staying around here with all the gossiping today, though. Leaving together with Senpai is also a pretty bad idea. I'm going home, Hayo. See you soon. He says it loud enough to get people's attention. Damn it, he did that on purpose. I can't stay around here for a second longer, so I grab the guardian tiger and the absent-minded clouded leopard and get out of the club as fast as possible to get home. Whew, I'm exhausted. And I am exhausted, so I'm going to cut it off for here tonight. Let's see if there's a menu. If I go home. No, because I don't know if it's been saving. Has it been saving? Can I save? Is this the save button? Hide. Autoplay. If I hit the escape button. Oh. How do I know it's saved? Settings. Does it save automatically? I hope. Records. Autosave, yes. Okay. Here we go. They calls it records. records. Whoosh, instead of like saving. That's weird. Alright, home. Yes, now that I know how to save. It's like, it's unsaved, unrecorded. That is weird. I've never seen someone call it a record before. That must be something from their side of the world. Anyways, thank you very much for showing up tonight, guys. This is actually very interesting so far. It's got some highs, it's got some lows. It gets really weird sometimes, but the weird parts are funny because they're funny. And me reading it without breaking up and going innuendo, embarrassment, sweat droopy, gets kind of funny. But yeah, we'll see how how much longer this one goes. It might be a few episodes. I hear, you know, Strangelove told me it took him about 3 hours, but obviously he's not interjecting and interrupting himself every like 2 minutes, like my sorry butt. So that might take me a little bit longer, probably a good 4 or 5 hours. So it might be 1 more session or 2 more sessions, depending. So thank you very much for showing up. I see you, Potato. Thank you very much. Have a good night, Potato. And Strangelove and Crafty, if you're still here. I know that some of the chat is pretty old at this point. I'm going to get the hop out of here. And once again, you could show up to next week at 8:30 Friday, December, what is it, 15th. And we'll continue our Neko can't pronunciate nothing. Neko Jishi. Do. Get my pop out of here. I go blow my nose.